What if I told you that there is an institutional grade DeFi protocol that not just gives you great yield but also has a confirmed token airdrop for its early users? I know that when you hear about Solana, your mind automatically goes towards meme coins, although that is not the case right now. Today we will be breaking down Solstice Finance, how you can farm their airdrop, which by the way can be very huge, what exactly does their stablecoin USX does, and a bit more about the team and their background. First, let's start with the basics. What exactly is Solstice Finance? Solstice Finance is a yield-bearing stablecoin protocol over on Solana. Their main product is USX, which is a synthetic stablecoin pegged 1:1 to the US dollar. I will show you the best strategy for you to farm the Solstice airdrop, all while earning close to 20% APY. The strategy that I will show you will make sure that you not just earn the highest multiplier or points for the Solstice airdrop, but also you earn 20% almost risk-free APY while farming the airdrop. But wait, there is one more thing that you need to do to make sure you get the highest amount of airdrops, which is subscribing to this channel and like this video. I will be uploading more airdrop related content on this channel. So if you do not want to miss out on those, make sure you hit that bell icon as well. One last thing that you need to know before you deploy 100% of your net worth into farming the Solstice airdrop is, where does the yield come from? Right now there isn't 100% of the breakdown. The yield is being generated through delta neutral strategies or funding rate arbitrage directly by the Solstice team, and then this yield is being paid back out to the USX stakers. Alright, that's enough yapping. Let's get to how you can farm the Solstice airdrop. Now, because Solstice is on Solana, you are going to need a Solana native wallet. I use Phantom, but you can use others like Backpack as well. Next, you're probably going to have to bridge some funds over to Solana. I recommend you to use the Jumper bridge, which is fast and cheap, the link to which will be in the description. Now keep in mind that after connecting your wallet, you need to head over to the earn flares section, connect your wallet and register yourself for earning the flares on Solstice. By the way, flares on Solstice are points, so I will be referring to flares from now on. Okay, once you have connected a wallet, signed the message, you will receive your first 1000 flares over on Solstice. There is one another thing that you can do to earn more free flares, which is connect your Twitter. If you do so, if I'm not wrong, for connecting your X account, you will receive additional 1000 flares for absolutely free. To actively start farming the Solstice airdrop, you need to acquire two things. One, USX, and the second one is EUSX. EUSX is the staked version of USX, and what is the difference? Well, if you see here the 3.3% APY, if you want to earn that APY, you need to stake your USX token. If you just hold USX, you are not going to earn any yield. Right now, our primary focus is to position ourselves in such a way where we receive the biggest Solstice airdrop as compared to others. So, what is the best strategy for you? This is the best strategy for you right now, depending on your risk factor. If you want to play it very safe, then you need to just mint USX or EUSX if you want to earn the additional 3% APY, and then just hold them in your wallet. Just holding USX in your wallet gives you a very low 5x multiplier, and holding EUSX gives you an even lower multiplier of just 1x. That was for the first strategy, which was the safest but also has the lowest amount of multiplier. Now if you are able to take just a little bit of risk, then you can provide liquidity with USX and USDC either on Orca or Radium. To do that, simply head over to Solstice app, go to Deep DeFi, scroll below, and you will find these two options. I personally went ahead with Orca because that is what I'm comfortable with, but you can also use Radium. Simply click on this. It will take you over to the Orca dApp, and from here you can create your concentrated liquidity position over on Orca. Now there is one very important detail that you need to pay attention to. In this pool, only the USX portion is going to be earning flares for your position. You're not going to be earning flares for your entire position. So what do you do in this case? Well, make sure you have some USDC and USX in your wallet. Once that, import the amount here and checkmark this auto swap option. Once that is done, you need to select a very wide range. For example, I would just put here maybe 1.009, let's say. We could go even higher. Your deposit ratio should be 95% USX and only 5% USDC. To do that, you need to have the max price set as this is the range that I have set. With this much USX, you're going to be earning very high amount of flares. Now for the final part of the strategy, which is a bit risky but also has the highest amount of multipliers. Before I show you this option, keep in mind that there is a chance that you may lose your funds while trying this option. We are going to have to use another platform, which is Exponent, over on Solana, to earn the highest multiplier or to earn the highest amount of flares for the Solstice airdrop. Again, head over to Deep DeFi, select any of these options here. It will take you to Exponent. Now on here you can do two things. One is buy YT USX or YT EUSX, or two, provide liquidity in the EUSX PT EUSX pool, or you can provide liquidity in the USX PT USX pool. To keep it very short, Exponent is very similar to Pendle over on Ethereum. Through Exponent, you can let go of your points and earn a high APY, or you can let go of the high APY and earn the maximum amount of points. If you want to let go of any flares and you do not care about the Solstice airdrop, then buy any of these PT options, either PT EUSX or PT USX over on Solstice, and you will earn 12% and 20% fixed APY respectively. If you are complete degen and you want to farm the airdrop to max, then you need to buy YT EUSX. With just $50 to $100, it will simulate your position as to you earning the Solstice flare. With just $50 to $100 in the YT EUSX or USX pool, you are literally going to be earning 10 to 20,000 flares every single day. But this is not completely risk free. YT tokens are very volatile, and they also lose value over time. You can see they have a date here, which is the maturity date, and once YT tokens reach the maturity date, the token price goes effectively to zero. So make sure you use immense amount of caution before getting into this YT pool, and make sure you do research on what exactly is YT. The option that I'm using is providing liquidity in this EUSX PT EUSX pool. Here, if you select the swap and supply function, your position will not be converted to YT, but in turn your position will be converted to two tokens. First one is EUSX and second one is PT EUSX. Now the plus point of this is you will be earning a fixed APY through PT EUSX, but you will also be earning points for the USX portion in this LP pool. So right now 60% of this pool is made up of EUSX, and therefore 60% of your position will be earning flares for the Solstice airdrop at I think 10x or 20x multiplier. And while all of that is happening, you will earn a total APY of 26%, which is very decent in my opinion. So that is everything as far as farming the Solstice airdrop goes. If you have any questions, make sure you put them down in the comments section. I will personally be checking and answering each and every one of them. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to this channel. I will be uploading daily videos from here on out, focused on crypto stuff, airdrops, yield farming, and everything else that you can think of related to crypto. Thank you so much for watching, and see you again in the next video.